Oh, that's dope. Welcome to the New Normal Podcast. I want to tell everybody thank y'all for tuning in. If you've been watching us for a long time, then you know what I'm going to say when it pertains to this video about Kamala Harris. Now, they're talking to black men. Now, I've been voting since 2008, and I have never heard anybody address black men specifically. I'm gonna say that again. I have never heard anybody address black men specifically. And the reason that I say that is because we're the black community. That means men, women, and children that are black or identify as black. Because if you know me, I don't think blackness is monolithic, but I also tell people you should throw your black card in the trash and leave the black plantation or the black mindset. But that's another video for another day. We're gonna stick right here. Why, when the Democratic Party address black men and black women, they do it separately instead of as a community? I know, but I want y'all to put in the comment section, why do you think that they address black men and black women separately as if those issues are different for black men and different for black women? Y'all put in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. But I'm gonna play this video right here because this is what made me think like, they're addressing black men. I wonder why they're doing it all of a sudden. Here we go.
But polling shows that some black men, particularly young black men, are considering voting for Donald Trump, and they see him as better for the economy. What is your message to young black male voters who feel left out of this economy, and how can your economic policies materially change their lives?
So I appreciate the spirit of the question, but I'll tell you, I've often been asked this question in a way that I've had to respond by first saying that I think it's very important to not operate from the assumption that black men are in anybody's pocket. Black men are like any other voting group. You got to earn their vote. So I'm working to earn the vote, not assuming I'm going to have it because I am black, but because the policies and the perspectives I have understands what we must do to recognize the needs of all communities. And
So you got to ask yourself, well, why are they speaking to black men specifically and black women on their own? If we're the black community, you would think all of these issues will be a black issue. But this is the first time since I've been voting since 2008 that I have seen them address black men and black men only. It always seems they want to address black women, and we know why, because they know black women run the black community. In America, the black community is the only matriarch that there is. I'm gonna say that again. In America, the black community is the only matriarch that there is. I don't remember. I don't know if y'all remember, but back in the day, I'm gonna say 2020 election, they had a lot of black women said they were going on strike. Hear me out. They said they had a lot of black women going on strike because there was so many black men who voted for Donald Trump in 2020. This is how crazy it is that when it comes to family building, y'all don't want to take it in y'all power to say, hey, I'm not gonna be a baby mom or a baby daddy. But the black women have let media influence them enough to say that, hey, black men ain't rocking with y'all because they going against the way that y'all vote. Y'all got to understand, I think there's going to be a bigger divide with this election with black men and black women. And the reason I say that is because if Donald Trump wins, they will put out a chart that shows, hey, this many black men voted for Donald Trump. It would be so many think pieces and black women coming out. They didn't want to see a black woman win and whoop de whoop and all this. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, Kamala Harris isn't black. She's never claimed to be black. And if she has, it's just recently she's done it. But she's from India. She had come from an Indian mother and a Jamaican man. Now, let me tell y'all why that's important. Nationality does not mean you're black. You could look up her grandfather owning slaves. This is a fact. Elon Musk is African. To put that in context, Elon Musk is African. Just putting that out there. So when we have these conversations about her blackness, and I'm gonna touch on them trying to counsel Janet Jackson later on. Yes, they're trying to counsel Janet Jackson because Janet Jackson said she's Kamala is not black, which everybody knows it. But I'm gonna tell you how easy it is to be black. Y'all make sure y'all tune into my counseling Janet Jackson video. I'm gonna let y'all know how easy it is to be black. But anyways, I want to go back to this. Being part of the black community is depressing. So much so that I see a lot of people doing street interviews asking black men who they're going to vote for. If they're by themselves, they'll say Donald Trump. But don't let a woman be around. She speaks first. He speaks second. And he's very cautious in how he says he's going to vote for Kamala Harris. Even in his body language, it's like when people are saying stuff but shaking their head no, like they agree but shaking their head no. It's like, yes, yeah, well, you saying one thing, but your body language is saying something totally different. Why is that? You got to understand a lot of these men haven't grown up with strong father figures in the household because in the black community, we put vagina on the pedestal. That cootie pop is the God in the black community. And a lot of black women know that. A lot of black women know that these men in our community are so vagina whipped that we can say, hey, we're going on strike because y'all voted for Donald Trump and y'all do not like black women. But they never say, I might be horny, but it wouldn't be conducive for me to go and smash Ray down the street or Tyrone down the street. And I know I ain't on no birth control, or I know I like raw meat inside me. Maybe I should get married to do this. Maybe that should be a thing I think about. But you don't. Even in the 2020 election, I still remember, or during COVID, Juvenile put a song out called Vax That Thing Up. Our priorities are so all over the place. You want to tell me vax that thing up to get some coochie, but we ain't gonna worry about the STDs that's running rampant in Houston and all these black cities that they talking about, and these reports being released and everything that's going on with these black women cootie pop. We won't talk about the rise of HIV they talking about now, because most people don't know this. When you have like a rise in syphilis, 3 to 6 months later, there will be a rise in HIV. You can look this up. You got also look up this. I know a lot of black women like to have their gay best friends. They try to act like that's their home girl or their sister, but they be smashing on them gay dudes. Let me tell you how we know. Do y'all know? You can look this up. It's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that a woman can give a man HIV. Look it up. It's very hard and very rare for a woman to get HIV to a man. But when you start looking at statistics of homosexuality and how HIV runs rampant in that community, then you be like, oh, okay, a lot of these women smash either down low dudes or they smashing their gay best friends. Don't let them find out the gay best friend got a big Peter whacker. He out there in his thong bikini with her and his meat hanging out. Now she got, I got to see what that's talking about. This is the debauchery and the degeneracy that goes on in our community. And if black men speak out, we're sassy. Who hurt you? Do you know the statement "who hurt you" is very, very stupid? Bitch, that might be the reason I'm speaking out, because I did get hurt. Maybe I'm speaking out to warn you. Just maybe, I don't know. If I call HIV right now and I start speaking about HIV, you won't say, oh, who hurt you? You will say, I'm glad he's telling me this information. If I don't say that I caught it, but just saying an experience that I heard with somebody else, it'd be like, that might be great that he's telling us. He's warning us. Maybe my experience is warning you. Isn't that how wisdom is obtained? Because I learned from other people's mistakes. But all of a sudden, that if I speak out about being hurt and who hurt me, how it happened, when it happened, the state that I was in when I got hurt, the state that that person in when she hurt me, that would just be smart to help you navigate and peruse the dating field. But what do I know? I'm sassy if I say anything about women and how I got hurt because I've been cheated on. And I got to tell y'all how the girl that cheated on me put a pin the baby on me. Oh, you sassy, or who hurt you? Why are you speaking about that? Well, why you don't want me to speak about it, black woman? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Why do y'all want black men to just shut up and dribble like the white lady told LeBron? Y'all was in outrage by that because it was a white woman speaking. But y'all do the same thing because, truth be told, y'all really want to be the white women. Truth be told, y'all really want to be the white women. And that's why when black men speak out and be strong and masculine, y'all don't know how to perceive that or take that. Y'all don't know what's going on. It's like resetting your motherfucking Xbox. Like, what the fuck going on right now? When black men speak up, when black men say, hey, the Democratic Party hasn't done anything for black men. And I'm going to say this also. I keep hearing about this party switch, and I'm going to say this all the time. Party switch, party switch, party switch, party switch. The parties didn't switch. If anything, people switched parties, but the parties did not switch. For instance, most people don't know that Martin Luther King was a Republican and then became a Democrat to work with JFK. They would tell y'all the party switch, and I still haven't seen any literature on it. This guy literally sent me an article about party switch, and I asked him after I read, I said, what the fuck did you say? Can you explain this to me? What you just sent me? He could not explain it. It had made no sense. And I started to understand that a lot of people, especially black people, have very, very low IQ. So much so that I went and researched it, and Brookings Institute basically said that black people's IQ is close to being mentally retarded. Damn near is retarded, but they actually took down what mental retardation, the levels is. They took it down because if they did that, most black people would be mentally retarded. And these are the people that we have in our community telling us which way we should or should not vote. So much so, I'm finna play this video right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
To all the black men around the country, this ain't no post bashing you or nothing like that. I ain't even on that kind of time. But I seen this clip the other day when Kamala sat down with NABJ. Hope I got them letters right. And she said something. I had somebody to find me this clip. I just want to play it real quick.
It's very important to not operate from the assumption that black men are in anybody's pocket. Black men are like any other voting group. You gotta earn their vote. So I'm working to earn the vote. Not assuming I'm going to have it because I am black, but because the policies and the perspectives I have understands what we must do to recognize the needs of all communities. And
I just thought, when I heard that answer, I said, damn. She didn't dive in and say, hey, I was part of a presidency that we produced the lowest black unemployment rate, or we did something that no other presidency have ever done for the HBCU community. She didn't say none of that. She specifically said, when it comes to the black male vote, I gotta earn it. I gotta earn. I don't want y'all to give me nothing. I got to earn y'all vote. And it made me think about it. I said, man, when was the last time you even heard 45 say anything about black anything? Black men, black women, black anything. Besides trying to get everybody to hate the black Haitians. And it made me say what I'm about to say now. Man, regardless of what y'all do, black men, on November the 5th, all I'm saying to you is do something. Whatever you do something.
I gotta say this. Plies is definitely paid opposition black men. If a nigga get up there and telling you about anything when it comes to voting and they say pacifically instead of specifically, you already know what time it is. Paid opposition. This black person here, Plies, told us that Kamala Harris said that she has to earn her vote in comparison to Donald Trump saying the lowest unemployment or did something for HBCUs. Well, why the fuck would I take the word of somebody telling me they got to earn something from me compared to somebody that can show proof that they've done something for me? Just think about that. One has said, I got to earn your vote. The other one is saying, well, this is what I have done. That don't even make sense for you to get up here and try to act like Donald Trump is wrong for telling us what he has done on his record. And Kamala has been in politics for so long, she should easily be said, well, when I was DA or when I was in California, I was doing this. I passed these policies. I passed these laws. I helped black men do this. Like she could have a record or a standard that she has done while she was in California because she's been in politics forever. Why don't you have that? Why can a Donald Trump who's been president and been in the political sphere 4 years of his president can actually say and pinpoint what I have done for the black community? And you got to understand this. I don't want a president if he is going to address us as black men and black women. I want them to address us as the black community. That shows that y'all are in some type of solidarity with one another. When they say black women and black men on that Democratic side, it's because they have put and implemented laws to separate us. Lyndon Baines Johnson told us, if you give me these programs, I'm going to have these niggas voting this way for the next 200 years. They know y'all sorry. Now, I always say this. How is it that people feel so confident or not worry about backlash when they present the black community with certain things, i.e. abortion? Margaret Sanger spoke at a Democratic KKK rally in like the 1920s. Said black people were like weeds and needed to be exterminated. That's why when abortion clinics were getting built, they were getting built mainly in black areas. How dumb do you have to be as a group of people for me to come and tell you that it's healthcare to commit genocide? How dumb. Just think about this. And I say this all the time, a gay dude never approaches me or hits on me because one, I don't give off gay energy. I have no dude that I've ever hung around can say, well, Sedden came to me and said this gay nigga here hit on him. I don't give off gay energy. Ain't no gay dude ever hit on me. No gay dude ever propositioned me or anything. I'm a heterosexual black man, right? So then as a black woman, I got to ask myself, how does a white woman think that I would even entertain the idea of killing my child? Am I wrong for thinking that? Like, how do you present certain things? You got to think I'm a dumb motherfucker to be like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's kill our kids. Let's do it. What? This is what you want to put out here in society, killing your kids? Okay. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. And that's fine and dandy. But like I said, I know you ain't finna present some stupid shit to me and think I'm gonna go along with it. And that's the black community. They present so much stuff to the black community. It's because they know that we stupid. First and foremost, they know that we don't have no logical or leadership when it comes to men in our community. That's why if y'all ever notice, they let these black women get up there and speak a certain type of way about black men in the black community, and the figureheads that are black, like a Don Lemon, be sweet as hell. A lot of these niggas that be Democratic be sweet, fruity than a motherfucker. A lot of these dudes be fun guys. Don't get it twisted, because you got to ask yourself on a moral level. You mean to tell me you think homosexuality is cool when we know that most of these people that identify with that community have some type of childhood trauma that's sexual? And we just gonna be like, oh, that's normal. You can, homosexuality is cool. People are born gay. Yay. Throw a rainbow flag around me. Drape me like I just won a track meet in the Olympics. Drape it around me. It feels so good to have this gay ass flag on me. Yay. No. Your people like a Charlemagne the God talking about he's writing a book about mental health. But every time you watched him a few years ago, y'all remember in the window, they had the dolls in the window always acting or doing some gay activity behind him in the window. The little dolls that sat on the shelf, they had some type of gay stuff going on. Or when he gave DJ Envy a penis cake. These are the people in the black community telling black people that they should vote Democratic. I told y'all, black people now are the new hippies. Love is love, and I don't care who it is, as long as it's love. But really, it means long as I can get my cootie pop licked, or long as I can have somebody come lick the tip, then I'm okay with it. I don't care who it is. I had a girl on the podcast say, "Hey, if it's a tree, if it's a tree and the tree loves me, I'm gonna fuck it." Literally on the podcast. If it's a tree and the tree loves me, I'm gonna fuck it. Hell, another girl on the podcast. I don't believe in titles and all of this stuff, and we should just love and be. Oh my God, love, just love. Come on, bro. Come on. Like, some of this stuff is unbelievable that as a black community, do you know this? None of this shit is black. Do you know what kind, like all the stuff we seeing with a P Diddy, when they get to these levels, you got to understand they're around these white execs or these people or these quote unquote gatekeepers that make them do a lot of stuff. When they call all these niggas want to talk about butt breaking now, butt breaking, like, are y'all niggas serious? All these rich black men in these circles, knowing about the freak offs. You had grown men, P. Diddy in a room of grown men, multiple grown men. You never party with me, daddy. Well, we had a party before, but no, you never party with me, daddy. Y'all ain't gonna check this? 50 Cent said, Diddy asked me to take him shop. Why the fuck would you have to take me shopping? I got money, you got money. Why you gotta take me shopping? Come on now. Y'all mean to tell me morally in the Democratic in the Democratic Party is black morally when they saying that you can transition children? Y'all got to understand the civil rights movement was niggas agreeing to some shit that sounded good, because if I present it and package it a certain type of way, I know your dumb ass to go for it, because I know y'all motherfuckers can't read. Oh, y'all thought it was, y'all didn't think these motherfuckers was thinking generations down the line when they said, hey, we don't want these niggas to read or write. You find a nigga, when you find it like that Dave Chappelle skit say you on a horse and you driving and there's a stop sign going up and you like, oh, should I stop? But if I stop, they gonna know that I know how to read. So then what you do, you run the stop sign, you have a big ass wreck. And then the nigga say, well, your slave want to say, well, why you didn't stop? Stop. I don't know what that is. Like, I can't read. Why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So y'all think nowadays it's not playing a part that y'all still only read on the third grade level, and they build prisons off third grade levels. This is where we are as a community, where women have run our community And all they tell their boys is you need to get your mama a house. So that's why a lot of these guys are pushed to play sports and stuff like that. When you can make millions of dollars doing other things, you could be a multi-millionaire being an architect, engineer. You could be a multi-millionaire getting a trade, being an electrician, a plumber, starting your own company, getting some of these government contracts. Yes, sir, you can. You don't have to go and play and put your body through that. Let's keep it real. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure y'all like the video, follow the video. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Make people earn your vote. Don't just vote because you mad at Donald Trump. Don't just vote against Kamala because she's a woman. Don't be a black man and vote because I'm just tired of these black bitches and what they fucking doing to our community. Don't vote even that way. Vote on the basis that the person that you're voting for has earned your vote. Earned it. Point blank period. Y'all be easy. Peace.